Where are we going? North.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Therapeutic benefit in role-playing games.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh yeah, baby.
Your presence requested in exchange for treasures.
River.
Are we talking one treasure each?
Count that.
Welcome back to our play of Strixhaven. We're in our 5th session and finally got to sleep for the first time. It only took 4 sessions to go to bed. So everyone will be waking up not only refreshed, but also level 2, because so much happened in one day that there's just amazing growth. Today, there will be 2 classes to attend on the curriculum sheet. Everybody had a dream, and I'll just kind of leave it at that, that every player had their own dream going on, and we'll just act going forward. So you all wake up. Well, actually, who is an early riser among the players?
I am, because in real life I'm not. So I'm going to play act what it's like to wake up early and not stay up late at night.
Second that.
So if you want, I'm gonna get up at like 5:30 because I like to get my hammer all warmed up to start banging out some metal as soon as people start to wake up. I'm like the rooster of the neighborhood in my forge.
You're horrible.
Monster.
Yeah, I'm imagining I'm probably an early riser too, being that I want to see what everybody's up to, all the little birds and bees.
So
Well, that sounds like Yukio is not then, if y'all are. Screw that.
Might be tough if Seamus is brandishing his hammer right next to you.
The sweet
Follow
pain of
up.
steel. gonna
Yukio
wake you
is
from your
not
bed.
an early riser, but apparently Yukio is rising early, or at least awake early.
Yeah, that's a good way to phrase it. That also reminds me of everybody is a spellcaster, and when you take a long rest, you refresh spells in different ways. So the artificer gets to choose from any spells up to the level that they know, and the ones that they select is equal to their intelligence modifier plus half their level rounded down. For bards, they know set spells. They just like learn specific spells, and those ones will be refreshed.
Oh my goodness.
And druids get to also select from their entire spell list. However, they get their wisdom modifier plus their druid level, not half the level. So the amount of spells druids have access to will be greater. So yeah, you don't have to share which ones you select, but that's how spell refreshing works and what spells you have access to. In cantrips, you always know. You have set cantrips, and those are always available. All right, so you each wake up early, which is extremely uncommon, dare I say, rare in your building. So you get up, it's still dark outside, it's completely silent, save a hammer. And the extent that Seamus is using it. So I say, so Seamus, how quiet are you attempting to be?
Oh, I mean, I'm all talk. This is the second day of school here. I don't really have any cool projects set up yet, but you people in my dorms, just you wait. Plus, I don't think any of you know actually where my room is because we all use the magic portal to get to our specific room. So I think
I know where your room is. It's where my room is.
That's right, you know. So I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to look into the different shops on campus where I can go work. See if I can set up like a workbench or something like that, because clearly it's not going to work doing early morning forging in our dorm room. Heating up the steel and everything like that with the coals is going to be tough. I wouldn't want you doing it today, so I'm going to not do it for now. So when you heard me banging, it was just me banging on a piece of metal to try to get my exercises in for the morning. I got my little magic Fitbit on that records how many swings I do with my hammer. So I wanted to make sure I got my steps in, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, people are getting woken up this morning. We're not making anything.
So Yukio is familiar with that, in that the moon folk will practice overhead katana strikes just standing in place, and they do count the number of strokes. So this seems commonplace for him.
All right, good stuff. Yeah, so no, I was working last night, and in my dream, and things were crazy. I figured out how to really kind of begin, outside my forging and fabrication skills. I feel like when I was looking the other night by the other night, I mean last night, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Haven't had my magical, never-ending coffee mug yet. When I was looking around at the footprints that were going outside the building and trying to figure out where they went, I remember not even looking to see if anybody was on the rooftop as we got up top, and I just felt like my investigative skills were just crap. But I don't know, just last night I decided I'm going to start working on it a little bit more and see if maybe that's something I can improve on and really bring to the party. So hopefully that's something I can help you guys with. And I also, started dreaming about making some new artifacts. So we'll have to see if those kind of come to fruition, if they come in handy next time we encounter some baddies. So.
Woo.
Yukio
did I already make them?
Care. Said Yukio just doesn't care. It's like, cool story, bro.
That sounds awesome. But you know what's more awesome? Not being awake at 5 a.m. I love that. That is one of my favorite things.
Is that your pet rabbit on your face?
Yes. That's a Teskey.
Wonderful. Well, I guess I'm out probably doing my early morning stretches and such, so I'm probably out of my room because my roommate is currently sleeping on the ceiling, and I don't really want to disturb her. So I'm out in the yard.
I'm trimming up my plant. All the carrying it around and jostling it damaged some leaves.
No. Oh no.
It will be okay.
Yeah, it's in a really nice environment to grow. So
High humidity, lots of tiny worms.
So are the frogs going to be all just staying in your room?
It's a great question. We lost a member.
No, she said she'll be right back. Oh yeah, that was a direct message to me.
So the frogs, yes. I've made friends with our buddy, but otherwise I do not know what to do with these. I believe there's 2 frogs. The one frog has gone home with his friend, which is good and correct. I'm glad that they found each other. We have Top Hat Frog, which makes me uncomfortable, but I definitely don't want to give him back to his keepers. And we have Weirdly Normal Frog, which I'm not really sure what his deal is or who he belongs to or if they want him back or what kind of care they're taking of him. So I guess I could poke my head out and see if anybody knows who this frog is. Maybe put up found frog posters. Okay.
That's a good idea. So you go and put those all about the rooms. So let's see. In terms of the posters, I guess you just kind of hand draw them.
Ooh, that's a good question. Do we have a way of replicating images? If I were to go down to the library,
Enchanted
maybe?
wood blocks.
Yeah, down at the library, yeah, certainly. You would have magical assistance with that.
Okay. Then I suppose I'll take him down to the library to get his portrait done. The alternative is like I'm not drawing like 50 orange frogs in crayon. That just is not a good way to start the school year. Wait,
Yeah,
are you
like
the frog girl? Yeah.
You need a monastery with a bunch of monks to like do the drawing over and over again. Like a frogastery. Frogs.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's probably my best bet. I have an image of just putting him on a copy machine and like photocopying his belly, and nobody will know what it is.
Just
even
hold the
if it
lid
is
up.
their
You
own
can't put the
frog.
lid all the way down.
Yeah, I can't do that. That would, yeah.
All right, so we'll go to the Biblioplex and you'll ask just the first attendant you see, who is this minotaur with like really petite glasses and like very like well groomed and proper and in robes and really hunched over and slender for a minotaur, and has a quiet voice despite being 7.5 feet tall. Hey, welcome to the Biblioplex. It's good morning. How may I help you?
I'm looking to replicate an image of this frog for my posters because I have found him and I would like to find his people.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, we can help you with that. The art section, of course, will be able to magically produce a painting of him, and then we'll replicate that en masse, and we'll be able to distribute that. That should only cost about how many copies do you want?
Maybe 30.
30 copies. That'll be 3 copper pieces.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
And he takes the copper pieces and he turns like very robotically in the opposite direction, and you can't see his feet because of the robes, but he just speeds off very quickly and like maintains this upright position.
Why is everybody here so weird? I might want to call him back and ask if we can also make a few posters to see if anybody would like to adopt a creepy top hat frog.
He does the same. He like turns around and then like zooms back right up to you. Oh yeah, yes, of course. How many copies of that would you like?
Maybe just 15 of those.
Oh, that will be one copper piece.
Okay.
We'll give you that special deal.
I give him the copper piece.
Good. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
So it does not take long. It's like 5 minutes. He comes back with the stack of 45 copies. Hello. Thank you for waiting. I apologize for the incredibly long wait, but here are all of your copies.
Thank you so much. It wasn't that long. Have a great day.
You as well. See you around.
See ya. I don't want to see him again. I'm not going into Biblioplex if he's working.
I will hang out with Stefan at the Biblioplex anytime. He's out of the Biblioplex. It has everything.
There's a knock at your dorm room door. Hello. I heard you wanted to hang out. No, I'm kidding. I should distinguish that because something weird like that could happen.
And this is why we carry weapons. So.
Yeah.
All right. But I take my posters and I'll just hang them up all around the dorms, which in hindsight, I don't know exactly how that works because you kind of teleport to someone's door. So I'll just wander aimlessly up and down the halls and put like maybe 2 on each floor or something.
Doesn't mean if you put one at the coffee shop, then people are bound to probably see it. People went outside the building with flex, went outside the coffee shop.
Yeah, certainly. I'll put some up on the bulletin board. Also, I will only put Adopt a Frog messages like around bulletin boards, not so much just the scatter shot. Those ones are more intended.
Okay, cool. Roll a quick perception check.
Okay. That is a 10 and where is my perception bonus? 13, so 23.
Perfect. So you see that on the bulletin board in passing.
Okay.
So you distribute those all about, and you see Tomoe has come out to do some morning exercises in the lawn on your way back to the dorm.
I wave hello.
I see Alder there and kind of skip over. I've got Skittles with me, so we're out on a morning walk.
Got my frog.
Skittles, go to your Aunt Alder.
What does Skittles do?
Skittles does not move an inch. It just sits there.
That's okay. I kneel down to Skittles' level and scruff whatever he seems to want scruffed.
Yeah.
It's dangerous for you to do that. Just a warning. So be careful with your scruffing.
Yeah.
It's dangerous to scruff alone.
Yeah, he is both receptive and happy to be scruffed. But in terms of like movement, he moves very little. It's just like you get the sense like he just like doesn't really like know what to do. And in his infancy, he's just like, I have no role models.
Oh,
So sweet. So cute. So sad.
maybe. See, at first I thought maybe he was sleepy, but he's just stupid.
Yeah.
He's not stupid. He just doesn't
Baby
have,
stupid.
he doesn't have a role model. He was taken from his home.
Oh. I mean, is there anything he seems particularly confused about? Like, does he seem to know what he eats and how to groom himself?
He no to both.
Okay, good. I'll try to lead him to some like clover or something that he might like.
So how
Kind of like a, hey buddy, look at this.
okay, roll animal handling.
All right. Yeah, like how you call a cat.
Here.
Yeah, so that's a 15, and animal handling is 520.
Okay, so you find some and you start beckoning him over, and he's kind of like, and he's like looking at his claws, and he just starts like awkwardly, like without really like bending properly, just sort of like like baby's first crawl. So he's like kind of like getting there. It's really awkward, but because he's so wide anyway, he's not like at risk of really like toppling over. So he's just like turtling his way over and makes it to the clovers, and then like starts sniffing and then just looks up at you.
I pick some and sort of.
So he just starts opening his mouth really wide.
Oh, he's really stupid.
He's not stupid. And I take the clover and I go, Skittles, you eat it. And I literally eat the clover and go, delicious. And then I go, now you.
To me or to him?
No, to him. I mean, I could also say it to you. I say it to you, both of you. Now you.
Man, I just printed a lot of posters. I don't want to eat floor clover right now. I'm going to hold off and see what he does.
So he just like goes to put his mouth over the clovers and he just sort of like starts scooping up. It's like a tractor. It's like getting all sorts of dirt.
Oh no. Oh no.
And then he like
Maybe
looks
we
up
should
at
make him a
you.
little salad.
He's like trying to force himself to eat it, like looking up at you and is like choking on it. Like
No.
Am I doing good?
Oh.
Oh, I gently recommend to you that we get him a food bowl.
I think so. So I oh goodness. Oh Skittles, what will we do with you? I mean, I have it's more yeah, I need to
lay
go
down
and
a cloak for him.
I could, but he's gonna tear it up. I think today is going to be a shopping day along with a student day. So I'll have to pick a few things up. Maybe I'll go down to one of our labs and just make him something a little bit more durable. Oh, I should see if Seamus will make him one. He's probably good at that as well.
Yeah,
I don't usually
can
work
definitely
with
give it a try.
metal, so I'll have to go and visit wherever Seamus is. Have you seen him this morning?
No, but I heard a weird banging.
Oh, that sounds like Seamus. Do you know what?
Ping, ping, ping.
All right. Well, Skittles, we're going for a further walk, okay? And I kind of like gently pull him. I've realized he hasn't really walked a lot because I've been carrying him everywhere because he's so slow. So maybe this is a good slow walk over. And so I start to kind of pull Skittles in the direction of, we'll call it the tinny banging sound.
all right, so you start pulling him and he's like, 45 pounds and like barely knows how to walk. So it's just like,
I'm gently pulling him. I'm being nice. He's a little baby, but I also need him to get him to go this way.
yeah, like he's more or less being dragged, and like he's like, it's not like he's defying you. He's attempting to like walk with you, but it's just going very poorly. He's like effort groans.
Maybe I like treats work, and I go and I pick up a handful of clover so it's in my hand, and I kind of go, come here, Skittles. Like maybe I just need to get him away from the ground, and I kind of go 5 feet into the direction of Seamus. Like, come here, buddy. Come here. It's working.
He's making his way there, but it takes him like a full minute to go 5 feet.
Oh, baby. Does he eat the clover? It's important.
Oh yeah,
so it works.
He opens. So you're like feeding him what, like palm up?
Like a horse. Like not to get my fingers bitten off, but like, please eat this. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wise. So he eats it like a horse. Where he's, like,
yeah.
scooping the whole thing up. Yep. So.
Alder, did you see that? It worked. You were right.
I'm glad.
Alder's long gone.
I could dream. I actually look over my shoulder because I think she's been watching this whole thing. I'm going to be really proud. And so I actually do shout that out. And as I turn, I notice that she is not there anymore.
You can see me like 250 feet away.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
great
no.
distance, pinning up more posters.
I totally thought that I was like showing off my newfound animal handling skills to the only person that would care, and that you're not there. So yeah, it's a little rough, so I guess I try this trick with him for as long as it takes to get anywhere. Trying to teach him to follow me around.
Yeah, so it's the same, and if not slower, because he's tired. So-
Yeah, I suspect some like just plopping down on the ground, some rolling to the side. It's going to take us a while, but it's a good thing we woke up at 5:30, so we got plenty of time.
Yeah, so like Seamus like peers out the window in the door and just sees this like very, very slow like, yeah, pretty sure that's Tomoe attempting to teach Skittles how to walk.
So I open up the door. Hey, what's going on, guys? I hope I didn't wake you up with the pinging. I was just practicing. I still have to find a shop to go work in.
Alder was totally right. It was you. Fantastic. We realized I know nothing about this lovely animal here, but he obviously is not old enough yet to figure out what he should and shouldn't eat. Can you make him like a food bowl?
Just a food bowl? I was gonna say, you want me to put like a filter over his mouth or something that's magically infused and only lets good things go through it? But I guess a bowl's probably easier because
I mean, I'll come back to you next week for that if that's good. Although maybe we can mix a few things into there. That would be great. But yeah,
how about this? If you can help me figure out where I can go set up to work, then I can make it.
Perfect. I mean, we both need a workspace, I think, just in different media. So definitely, I think we should go on a walk, but maybe I should probably pick up Skittles again or drop him off somewhere. I just don't know where he's going to be safe. So he's coming with us. Let's see. I wish I had a map. I have a map.
Yeah, I had the map in my student orientation thing, but a lot of it is just pictures. There's only like some words and some random things. I mean, we could always ask our RA and see if they're awake. I mean, I know we were bugging them last night looking at their shoes and everything like that.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe we should just go to like a biblioplex or something and see if we can find out from there. That may be just easier. I don't want to bother our RA to the point that they don't want to help us anymore.
Yeah, I mean, we like stole a pair of their shoes because they had black ink or something on them last night. So, I mean, we might want to bug them like once every 24 hours. So, yeah, you want to go down to the biblioplex with me?
Sure.
I'll bring my gear and you bring Skittles.
Okay.
And let's see if we can go figure out where we can do it because we could share a bench and, work together.
Wonderful. So I look at Skittles and I'm like, all right, buddy, we don't have time for this. I don't know if I need to do a check to pick him up anymore. I do have my leather armor, but I'm gonna kind of put him on my shoulders, carry him like a little backpack.
The spikes are they're safe with the armor you had put on.
Okay, cool. So I'm piggybacking my pet because that's an incredibly normal thing to do. Right.
And I reached into my trunk that was under my bed, and I have my basic set of hammers and tongs, and we'll see what else we have available to us at the workspace if we can even get one. So we can always try to magically acquire some things or purchase them.
Awesome.
So okay, let's go to the biblioplex.
Oh yeah, is Yukio coming with us too? Before I like peer in. Oh, okay. All right,
yeah,
never mind then.
We can check with them. Like maybe go over and give them like a little tickle or something. Like,
hey, cousin, are you awake?
No.
Cousin, you
Who's
coming?
that? Yes. Of course I am.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. Who?
What? Tsukasa? Tsukasa's your pet? No.
Tetsuki.
Tetsuki. I think Yukio needs to come with us. Let's get his ball rolling.
Yeah.
I hope that this means that Tetsuki is kind of like slowly, politely nudging you out of bed, like almost rolling you out. Like, and I'm seeing like a dorm room twin bed, and you slowly get like rolled to the side and like splotted.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, this
Oh.
tiny magical bunny.
Yeah, it's like it's just slow, like very politely, like going like nah.
Are they the bunks above the desks like we had at WPI? And he just like literally pushes them off the top bunk. And he's like,
Ew, boop.
It was less of a problem when the gravity wasn't so high.
Oh, I feel like
Yeah.
I should have floated down here. That was terrible. Is that what everyone does in the morning? Oh,
Some of us take more time to get up.
this world's terrible.
In my old world.
We always floated down to the ground in the morning.
And how low stakes was that? Come on, this is more fun. Let's go.
hey, if you come help us figure out where we can work, I won't be doing any banging.
Oh, that
with the
sounds
hammer
so good.
in the rooms.
That sounds so much better. Let's do that, I guess. Wasn't there magical coffee? I think I need all of that.
I think you already have that.
Right. I'll have that.
Token
And
from
I will
somebody that
follow
does
them.
Bring the mug with you, Yukio. You can drink it on the way.
I feel like this is another like Tetsuki just like with two little paws, like a giant mug. Like, boop.
Yeah, just offering
Like,
it.
Yep.
Wait, isn't Yukio like tiny and I'm like a big jacked like paladin or something?
Yes.
Can I
Yes.
just scoop Yukio up and just carry him to the wheelplex while he wakes up?
I'm 100% on board. with
I'm seeing like a
piggybacks.
fireman carry with like you hanging over the back of Seamus' shoulder, just like holding your mug and your little feet out the front, just like blooped.
Little Yoda training time.
Yeah, very much, very much.
The bunny sitting on top of his head.
Yeah. Now we both have backpacks. Fantastic.
Okay, let's go.
All right, so it's like 6 a.m. now.
Perfect.
What time does the wheelplex open? Does anybody know?
Oh, it's open. It's always.
It's always.
open.
Oh, it's a magic wheelplex. I forgot. Okay, so let's go up to the front desk. Let me pull up my map so I know where I'm going. So we just go up to.
You are
here we go.
greeted by a minotaur.
Oh, hi. My name is Seamus. This is only my second day here, so I'm still trying to figure out things. I'm looking for a place where artificers can maybe get like a bench and some workspace to maybe go and get some work done, like for my projects and everything. Is that something that's available to our first years?
So he gets really close and speaks very softly.
I'm sorry, I sometimes like just get to work. How are you doing, by the way?
Hi, welcome to the Biblioplex. Hello, Seamus. Nice to meet you. My name is Drazomir Yarnak.
Oh, Drasimir, nice to meet you.
Yes, people often assume that I am one for physical activities, but I really just like to read.
Oh, that's nothing wrong with that.
He's 7.5 feet tall, so he's quite large.
Sorry. There's nothing wrong with that.
But I do happen to know exactly where all of the labs and workshops are,
Oh, fantastic.
so I can point you to one. What exactly are you looking to do?
Well, so I'm with this new roommate who's up here on my shoulder, and I was just trying to do some banging in my own dorm room. And he said no banging in the dorm room. So now I'm trying to find a workspace. So I'm just looking for a place where I can get a nice little bench, anvil, maybe a little coal forge, propane, whatever kind of magic fuel you guys got. I just want to work on some tools, make some equipment and armor, stuff like that. I got my own hammer, my tongs. I'm ready to work.
Seamus is way too excited about banging, and that is not bedroom activity.
Hey, I get my Fitbit steps in any way I can. Okay. So, I'm sorry. Can we cut the jokes there? Tiny bunny on my head. I'm sorry. What did you say?
turns
Once again?
away.
Drasimir?
Yes, Drasimir.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you primarily are looking to perform like blacksmithing activities.
Yes. Thank you.
Of course, over toward the Laurelhold campus, but still within the central campus, there are a few workshops, and one in particular is very high heat, so you'll be able to melt steel and whatnot safely. So that'll be on the western part of the central campus. You can use that with or have you joined any? I don't recall seeing you at the orientation party last night as people were joining different groups, study groups, and signing up for different jobs and whatnot.
We had a pretty exciting night last night, and I didn't get a chance to sign up for any like guild study group type things. So I think that's something I definitely got to work on.
Oh yes, that'll make things much easier, because otherwise there's a lot of red tape and you can't use it while they're using it. So as long as you're a member, you should be able to use this as you see fit. So I can direct you to the correct person. That would be the future entrepreneurs of Strixhaven. Happen to control all of the workshops over in the western part there. And the contact person is Grayson Wildemere.
Is it Grayson Wildemere?
Yes.
Thank you.
All of the so in order to properly maintain the flow of materials and whatnot, all of the products are sold, or if not things you want to sell, you will be required to make some things to be sold in addition to whatever you would like to work on in order to properly fund these laboratories.
Oh, so it doesn't cost anything to sign up if I want to barter my time and labor to kind of earn my keep?
That's correct, yes.
Oh, that'd be fantastic, because I don't have much money. But I do have I got the gun show right here with my hammer, so I can swing to make some money.
Oh, well, we are also hiring here at the Biblioplex if you're looking for money.
Yeah, I love books. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm only with these people because they keep hanging out with me for some reason. Books are usually much more my thing. So yeah, I mean, I would love to not only have 3 friends here, but also now I can make money with books too. This is quite the... No, I'm not saying this is a bad thing. I'm saying I'm not used to having this many friends around me. This is taking time and it's hard to get used to. Tomoe, I don't know why you're so sad looking. Wipe that grimace off your face, please. You're embarrassing me.
I can't say I'm
slowly
I don't
walk away.
have friends either.
That makes me frown even further. Like, I was so hurt by Seamus being like, I'd rather have books than friends, or at least that's what Tomoe heard. And then you were like, I don't have friends. And then I was like,
no, I'm saying I'm still getting used to this. Before I came to campus, it was basically my family and my work. So I'm sorry if this is hard to articulate my feelings. I'm not saying you need to understand them. I'm just saying I just need you new friends to be a little more empathetic to my needs. But that's okay. We all take time to get used to things. So I can't believe I'm saying this much. We don't talk this much to other people. But yes, what I'm saying is I would love to possibly work at the Liveplay if there are available openings and it doesn't interfere with my studies.
Oh, yes, we have many openings. Book clerk, bookshelver, cafe worker, cleanup crew, garden tender, or store worker.
What is a store worker?
Store. Not store.
Oh, store worker. I thought I was like going out and working when there was like lightning storms or something and trying to help like channel the electric energy down to like batteries or something. I'm still learning my way around the school. I don't know. Everything except the first 2 sound terrible. I think I would love to work in like book inventory. So,
You'd like to be a shelver?
Shelver, yes.
I totally understand that. That is one of my duties as well.
Yes.
Come, I will show you the way. And
so I'm not trying to be rude, but I have my friends here with me. Can I apply?
no, it's okay.
He needs
do
a place to
orientation?
work and to bang.
I came here to chew gum and bang metal. I'm all out of gum. No, we came looking for the workbench area right now because I have a bowl that I need to make to help this little guy get some food. Is it possible to come back later? And unless, are you two interested in doing anything here at the book place? Because I mean, we burned our last job. God, I hope he doesn't call for a reference.
Don't say anything.
Sorry, Ixnay on the coffee shop, eh?
I definitely look at both of you and like I had such the roller coaster of emotions, but you're still so focused on like helping me, and like I was like, I need to be a good friend, and so I'm like, no, totally, like do whatever you want, like make yourself happy. But then I turned to the Minotaur guy and I'm like, I do need a job, but I'm not sure what of those I would be good at. Is there something you need help in right now? Like desperate, like there's no one who's doing it. I don't really. I mean, I could use some
That would
money.
be cool if we all worked here together, because then we could
Very
still work
cool.
on our like adventuring and our school studies and stuff together while earning money.
And I have a few things to look up, so I think it would be wonderful. Is there something I can help you with?
Oh, we currently have no staff as cleanup members. That's the most desperate.
Sorry.
I'm taking a moment to be like, no, you've never been on cleanup duty. You've never cleaned up anything. You've never cleaned up anything ever in your life, really. And so I'm like, I will do this thing. Like, and I say it with a lot of conviction that is not worth a cleanup job, but I say it with like power and like momentum that I'm like, I will take this job. Please.
I love your chutzpah. So
Internal monologue finished.
Yeah. So he reaches into his robes and instantly produces a janitor's uniform.
Is it like a One Piece thing? Is it like a coverall sort of situation?
Oh yeah, it's a one piece.
This is amazing.
Blue robe collar as it gets.
This is incredible. Very excited. I take it very solemnly. Like, thank you.
So once you take it, the name tag instantly says Tomoe on it. And the coloration of it kind of like fluctuates between red and blue. And it's like just kind of like very slowly like a molasses type like shift in colors.
This is so wonderful. Very like, so when I imagine we can report after my classes for duty.
Oh, of course, classes always come first.
Very good. All right.
In fact, if you begin failing your classes, we will fire you.
That seems appropriate. Okay, cool. So I slip the janitor. It's so cool. That's really great. All right, Seamus. Well, I'm with you here. That's great. Yuki, are you awake yet? Have enough of that coffee?
Yukio is here.
Yukio, are you going to work here too? We should all work here together. We should talk to Alder.
I don't know.
Yukio is here.
I'm just outside pinning up more posters, frog under my arm.
Oh, I wonder if Alder is going to come and hang one up at the bookstore, because then she might just bump into us and we can rope her in.
I think that probably would have been the first poster I would have put up because I got them at the Biblioplex.
That's true.
But
She's
you can
already
probably
moved on.
also see me from the window.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the poster.
This is an amazing shot.
Alder!
No, wait. I really wanted to be one of those things where you see like him going, Alder, and you're like, ba ba da 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 da, and it just gets consistently more aggressive as you're trying to get her attention, and there's no sound outside. Sorry, you can do what you like. I just have that in my mind.
Okay, so I see Alder outside and I run over and I go out the door and I talk to her at the little bulletin board where she's in the process of finishing hanging up the sign. So we're all getting jobs at the Biblioplex. The guy doesn't even want to reference. He's hiring us. That must be His first day at the job too. So obviously it's going to be great. If all 5 of us are brand new employees here at the Biblioplex, things are going to go great. It can't be as bad as the coffee shop, right? Do you want to come in and work with us? Are you looking for a job?
Hey, I do love the gardens there.
The gardens. Ooh, you should talk to him. There's a whole job called storm worker. You can apparently work with electricity and everything like that. So we should see if you
That
can also
sounds
do that in the
terrible.
garden.
Okay.
You think it's terrible, but I think it's going to be fun.
Garden
this
tender is one of the jobs.
Yes.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, I thought we were
Yeah,
still
I was
getting
just the
stuff
storm
around
worker
there.
specifically sounds bad.
Yeah. Anyways,
All right, I
we're
follow
all
him in,
inside
frog
right
and
now. Do you
toad.
want to come with us?
Hmm?
We're all inside right now. Do you want to come with us?
Yeah.
Oh, here, let me get the door.
Okay. Hey, funny question. You're Seamus Cloudborn, right?
Yes, we met last night.
Yeah. Okay. Cloudborn. That's all.
Wait, did you have some kind of dream? Because I had dreams last night. I tried to tell my roommate about them, but my roommate didn't want to hear a thing about them.
Hey, just
That's pretty
because
weird.
I'm
That's pretty
hanging
weird.
off your back doesn't mean you can talk about me like I'm not here.
Are you
So
guys
you're
like
still up
in
there?
the doorway? Did you just like freeze there with like you having the door open and her just being like, so you're just standing in the middle of the Biblioplex entrance?
Yes, like time froze, and she like stared at me, and she's like, "Are
Amazing.
you Clawborn?" I was
You
like,
feel it go over her shoulder.
and Yukio was so light and tiny, I forgot he was even up there. So, my apologies, buddy.
I'll allow it.
But yes,
Like,
I
know
am.
you. I don't want to know about your weird dreams. I was just reminding myself. It is Clawborn. Okay.
They weren't weird; they were legitimate, and I finally felt like things were coming into place. It was almost like a prognostication of my destiny. Okay. All right. Well, I will talk to somebody else about my dreams. But yes, I am Seamus Clawborn. We had a lot of fun yesterday. We went to a job. We got fired. We battled some things.
Hey, I remember yesterday. I was just making sure you're Seamus Clawborn. Okay.
Yes, born of claws. But yeah, let's go inside.
Have
We're
you
all
looked
gonna
at
get
the other
jobs.
posters?
What's that?
The other posters. Have you? I was just hanging these posters, and never mind. Don't worry about it.
No, but do you want help hanging them up?
Yeah, maybe later.
Okay, because I just got to finish signing up for a job, and then I'm gonna bang on a pole, and then I think the
what?
day's open because I don't know if I have an itinerary yet. Wait, do we have classes today? I feel like I've been drinking a lot of coffee. Do I sound like I'm talking fast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like yesterday, I like Seamus, and today I'm like a little less sure about him. After after his prolonged contact with Yukio, I'm just ooh.
They've like switched bodies basically. You
Yeah.
just chilling.
I start off really
No, they've
excited. and I wake in the
merged.
morning.
They've merged into one. The bunny is on Seamus's head, so now they are of one.
We have a
body and
symbiotic
soul.
relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You do you.
Okay, so yeah, you don't have to get a job with us. My apologies.
Oh no, I'm still interested. So I go in and I ask about the jobs.
Okay, I'm sorry I asked you about a dream. I wasn't trying to offend. My apologies. Okay, I will talk more slowly. Yukio, let's head inside. And
Seamus, I thought you did great.
Wait,
Thanks.
Seamus, is this
Thanks,
like a
buddy.
Ratatouille movie? You're just like, let's head inside. Is Yukio gonna like move your hair to make it go like 1, 2?
why do you think I'm wearing this hat? Yukio's under there right now.
I love it.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to I know I'm talking a little fast because I just sucked down a bunch of coffee because I just wake up early in the morning and I was trying to just really get into the mood of things and I wanted to see what was going on. And I tried to talk to Yukio, but Yukio was all tired. And I'm sorry that my talking fast is apparently bothering you, Alder. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to connect. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I asked about your dreams. You started asking about my last name. You wanted to know about my family and all that. So I don't really know what was going on. I'm sorry. Okay, let's start off on a good foot. How are you doing today? I see your posters going up. It's very nice of you to try to contact the front owner.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure they know where he is.
Yeah, I know, that's really nice. Do you want to come with us and get jobs? And then afterwards, we'll all help out and we'll put the posters up everywhere?
Yes.
All right, cool. you help carrying your stack? It sounds like you got a lot of them.
No,
Did
no,
you talk to
I'm
that like
fine.
really quiet guy at the Biblioplex? He kind of like talks like
Yeah, I met him. At this point, I go around Seamus. Like, I put this conversation in whatever way possible. Like,
all right, Yukio, let's go.
Dasimir immediately shows up.
hey, I heard that you were hiring maybe for the garden.
Oh yes, we do require some help with the garden tending.
Okay, can I help?
Yes, oh, we'd love to hire you.
Oh, great. Okay. When can I start?
Immediately.
Oh, maybe after class.
Certainly. And he reaches into his robe and just pulls out a spade.
Thanks.
This is an official mark of your position here.
Great.
Does the spade have a name written on it?
So as soon as you take it, your name magically like is inscribed into it, and it like glows as it happens.
Okay, but it doesn't change color.
It does not change color.
Okay, good.
It knows.
All right, I'm good.
Okay, and that just leaves one.
Yukio, I think he's talking about you.
No.
Yuki will be on cleaning. He'll be on cleaning duty with me. I think my cousin's beyond comprehension at this time. So
I don't know. He seemed to really enjoy his job at the cafe before he got fired.
Oh, shh. He doesn't know yet.
Wait, no, I know that.
You would like to work at the Biblioplex Cafe?
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds great.
All right. He reaches into his robe and just pulls out a name tag.
Right, I'll put that on. Yeah.
The moment you put it on, it just like grows and it's massive. And then it says your name in like like a marker, like cartoonish writing.
oh my goodness.
Oh, thanks. That's great.
Yes, I'm sure whatever her name is that works there will be really looking forward to your help. I'm sure Isla Fitzbottom will really be looking forward to you helping her out.
Oh, right. Yeah, she like hit on him yesterday. Like a lot.
I think I met her. No, she didn't hit me. She was nice.
We developed relationship points.
She was really nice.
Yeah.
And
Oh Lord.
Seamus, if I may, I will teach you a quick spell as a fellow. So, yes, exactly. Put your hands together just like this. Watch me.
Oh, no wand? Okay. Sorry.
No wand required. And you just whisper, Biblioplex, lead me to my destination.
Wait, say it again. Sorry. Let me turn up my volume a little bit.
Biblioplex, lead me to my destination.
Biblioplex, lead me to my destination.
And all of a sudden you just like move super fast. Like you're walking, but you just like dart across the entire Biblioplex.
Oh, so it could take me to like any shelf or aisle or anything that I need to go to. That will help me put my books away really fast. Does that work outside the building?
It does not.
Oh, okay.
But the moment you enter the Biblioplex, it will work.
Okay. Keep in mind, thank you. That
It's a
sounds very good.
spell that is gifted to us by the Snarl.
The Snarl?
The giant,
Who's the Snarl?
the giant magical orb that's just like in the center of the building.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like the patron saint of book lovers or something. Let me write that down in my my notebook here that I have in my backpack.
Yeah, if you crawl from the scavenger hunt, it was the magic thing that you touched and you received a healing potion from it.
Yeah.
Tomoe whispers, Bibliopex, take me to my destination. Just copying them. Does anything happen?
Nothing happens.
Now, did you have to say the destination or you just think it?
You just think it.
Oh, I like that.
Or does it know this is where you belong?
Wait, when Seamus was transported, did Yukio get transported as well because he was on top of him? Or did Yukio get like left in midair and then fell to the ground? Which one happened?
Yukio,
It's important.
roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That's okay, that's a 2. Okay. 12.
Sounds like you got tore off in the space-time continuum and went flying across the room.
Yeah, it's like Looney Tunes where like all of a sudden something is taken out from under you and you hover for a moment before you ultimately crash.
I guess I don't need the coffee anymore.
There's a profile of a bunny hole like in the floor.
Yes.
Dang, Yukio's had it rough. Two drops already, and it hasn't even been an hour.
Why you need to wake up early so that you're ready, so that your dexterity is higher.
My old plane, I never fell face first into the floor.
But isn't that what makes this plane more exciting? There's higher stakes.
I don't think it is.
Yukio.
So Casimir appears next to Yukio and he bends down and he holds out a mop. Best clean yourself up, friend.
Thank you.
So when you're face down and you take the mop like magically like pushes you up.
Well, I will magically use the mop as support to stay up.
Yeah, so it completely supports your weight.
That sounds awesome. This mop is my best friend.
Is he running like actively with you right now?
Yes.
Ouch.
Yes, he is. Teskey is with me today.
Okay. Drasimir, a quick question for the workspaces. If there were any like carpentry spaces, would that be in the same spot as like the metalworking workshops?
Oh yes, you would also want to approach the entrepreneurs as they own those structures. It is a separate building where the woodworking is performed. It'll be up to the perfect standards, really dry temperature, so not to warp the wood.
Fantastic.
Are you pining for a place to work?
Tomoe holds that for the whole time and then goes, sure, Seamus. I guess we better be going then. Thank you so much, Drasimir. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, we really appreciate the jobs. We look forward to it.
Yeah.
I really look forward to working with all of you.
Wonderful.
So when do we start? Like tomorrow morning, later today? When do you need us back?
You are already employed by the Biblioplex, so whenever you would like to show up to do your duties, you will receive compensation.
We have flex hours? This place is fantastic.
Provided that you show up for a minimum of an hour a day.
Oh, okay. I can do that. That's nice.
Can do.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's all go. Does anybody know? I know we're getting close to probably like some breakfast hours, but also close to class time. Do you guys have a schedule?
I don't think I have one yet.
Does anybody remember from orientation where we're supposed to go to get such a thing? Because I feel like we're gonna miss out.
I feel like that's something I'm supposed to know.
I felt like we were supposed to be at the dorms in the morning. That seems like a logical place to be for morning at school.
Alder, you have a better idea of this. Do you remember?
Maggie the player does not. Alder might.
Well, do you guys want to go and hang up these posters for Alder, and we can most likely bump into somebody while we're walking around? Do you want to hang up posters on the way over to the Future Entrepreneurs of Strixhaven building?
That sounds like a great plan.
And then we can kind of kill like 2 phoenixes with 1 stone or something.
Yeah. Also, can I have a Cat the Player confirmation? What are these posters? I think in my my absence they were described.
They are found frog posters.
Ah, yes, very good. Okay, great.
Yes. So we have 2 extra frogs. We've got our friend frog.
Yes.
And then we have the 2 others. One is a seemingly normal frog, which I'm looking for the owners of. And the other is the like really mean top hat frog that's kind of a huge jerk. And I'm not giving him back to his owners because they suck. So I'm looking for potential adopters of said frog.
Okay, wonderful. Frog parents, awesome. I asked you to stick a poster to Skittles as I'm carrying him on my back, and I think it'll be a great mobile poster viewing surface.
I spear 1 of each poster on his spines.
Wonderful. I'm walking around.
He has no reaction to it.
I thought so. I think I'm beginning to understand the temperament of Skittles, and it's wonderful. Onward.
So you see Kov out for a morning run. He's moving at a very high pace, and his frog is directly next to him on like all 4s, like running like a cheetah, like keeping pace.
Great to see ya.
So he turns, just gives like a wave.
That frog's a little intense. That's a lot. Are you sure you don't want to give the frog to him? It looks like it at least get a lot of exercise.
No, I don't know. He was giving that frog steroids.
Okay, that's a fair point.
Like, canonically, I do know that he was giving the frog steroids. And, like, I feel really weird about it, and I do not want to give him another frog. Also, they're brothers, so it's different.
Fair. All right.
So you're moving west to the workshops, and they are completely quiet. You do see that there is a professor who is just unlocking the doors as you show up. It's about like 6:30.
Good morning, Professor. My name is Seamus, and these are my friends, and we're looking for some artificing type workspace, primarily for forging, and my friend Tomoe here is looking for some woodshop areas. Is it possible to sign up with the entrepreneurs and see if we can get some space reserved for us?
Ooh, good morning, early risers. Bonjour, nice to meet you. I am Professor Perrumpon, and I supervise these buildings. Under me is, of course, Guild. What's his name? Of course, Grayson Vildemir.
And this professor is a tiefling, so he's got like curved, straight back, smooth horns and like a rather devilish look about him, and a very expensive looking 3-piece suit. And it's all, pristinely kept.
Yes, of course, I can hook you up with Grayson. He should be here in About 3 hours after the first class.
My apologies. I'm a little confused. You sound like you're French, but you pronounce W's like a German. Are you from Earth? And what is your ancestry?
I don't know this earth that you speak of.
Yeah, it's this really weird plane. You don't want anything to do with it.
Being somebody with their ancestries is definitely like not kosher.
So it sounds like we're here too early. We should be somewhere else. We're first years, and I think we're all mixed up.
Oh, you are lost. These things happen from time to time. The students who are unruly and do not show up to the orientation at the proper time. So you happen to skip, I guess. But no matter, I can get the schedule for you here.
We didn't skip. We were doing other.
Oh,
duties
fashionably
for
late.
school.
Fashionably late. Oh, no, I understand this. I too fashionably late to many parties.
I just like nod along. I'm like, okay, maybe we're out of trouble here.
Yeah, see, I like to tinker with the potions, and sometimes, it gets a little tipsy. And, we get late to things. I understand this.
This is wonderful. Well, we would really appreciate your help, and I so appreciate your understanding. How is tieflings are small, right?
He's like 6 feet tall.
Oh, okay, all right, okay, cool. Rad.
He has a regal stature about him. It's like perfect
Gotcha.
posture.
Up until this point,
Devilishly
I was
handsome.
picturing him as like 2 feet tall, but with everything else you described, and it was it was great also. But 6 feet is fine. 6 feet is great too as well. Yep.
You must be thinking of my candlestick, Lumiere.
Oh God. All right. Well, we would so appreciate that, Professor Perrupin. If you could show us what we had missed by being fashionably late, like yourself.
Yes.
Yes, we appreciate it. Sorry.
What I need your names?
I imagine we go around. Tomoe.
I'm Seamus Clawborn.
He pauses for a minute and like,
Okay. Go on.
He's like trying to wait out Yukio, but Yukio's way too sleepy.
Oh, here. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
He's here.
And that's Yukio, my cousin.
Oh, and yes, I've checked in many of your family members. And Alder Blumenthal. Oh. Interesting group you have here. I look forward to having. Oh, no, none of you in my class. Bummer. It seems that because of Alder's standing, you've what's the word for it? Graded out of my class. So a shame, but maybe next year.
Potions class is what you teach, or
yeah.
intro?
So for first year, it's intro to Arcanobotany. Next year, it'll be a potions class. If you refer to the guide.
Yes. I will. I'm looking at the information now.
The course catalog. The ones that are in italics are yours.
Oh, I see. Parfait.
But
Well,
if
I'll
you
definitely
happen
take
to
your
have
class.
any questions, of course, I'm available to all students.
Yeah, I don't have any botany questions right now, nor potion related, but we definitely look forward to taking classes with you. Because I'll be in your intro class. I don't know my mitochondria from my chloroplasts. so I'll be there learning about botany.
Oh no, because of Alder, all of you are not in the class.
Wait, we all tested out?
You also, all of you as a group, shall take the same courses.
Oh,
Remember, we're a battle group or a team.
I know
Right?
we're a
Isn't that
battle group,
wonderful?
but I didn't have any AP credits that I thought would get me out of classes.
Oh, gee,
Well.
they must have to catch you all up on botany.
Yeah, so you piggybacked off of the botany genius.
Well, thank you, Alder. I appreciate the help.
This is a lot of pressure.
I was about to say, I love that I'm in a group with a botany genius and I just ate clover from the ground in front of her, like, not an hour ago. Like, Tomoe is feeling very ashamed at this moment. She did not
Alder, I
realize how skilled
think that
Alder
we're-
was.
All very impressed with you and are looking forward to seeing more of you in the future.
So, your first class is magical physiologies with Seraphina Onyx.
Mm.
And that's at 8:30.
Okay.
We got time. So yeah, I think we'll swing back around after the first class and we'll see Grace and talk about a bench then.
Oh, of course. See you later. Au revoir.
Yeah, au revoir. Thank you for your help.
In the meantime, we should probably get some breakfast.
Yeah, so let's go head over to get some food and we'll hang up more the rest of the posters on the way. And yeah, Tomoe, I'm sorry, I'll make the bowl after our first class. I hope Skittles can hang out a little bit longer.
I think he's okay. I think I've started to just like picking handfuls of anything green that I find while we're walking and just kind of like holding it up to him to see if he eats it. Because he said he was an herbivore. So for me, I'm like, herb things. We're good.
He literally eats everything you put in front of him.
No.
And I'm like, great, he's not going to be hungry anymore. This is fantastic.
Wait, Tomoe, those are stinging nettles.
I realized this and I'm like, but he seems to be eating them fine. Is it because he's all stinging nettly that maybe they don't do anything?
I don't know, but your hand's gonna really hurt later.
I'd like to roll because I think that my fur would maybe protect me from stinging nettles because I do have a fine like fur coating on like my hands for the right of me being a rabbit person.
As an artificer, you must be wearing like some leather gloves or something too, right?
I have leather fingerless gloves as well, but like my fingers, maybe Maggie's or maybe Alder's correct, but
that's true.
Your fingies might hurt.
my finger. I think my fur would protect me, but
so roll a Constitution save.
cool. Da-na-na, na-na-na. Da-na-na. Wait for it. Oh, well, it's 14.
Okay, that's successful. So yeah, you pick them up and they're very gently like sticking out, and they didn't penetrate.
Thanks, Alder, for the warning. I'll remember that next time, but I think we're good.
I'm glad.
I continue to feed him clover and grass and stinging nettles and some chives for good measure, anything that is wild growing as we walk along.
So,
Okay. So you just pull an assortment of random veggies along the way, and let's go ahead and make a roll there. Okay. So you get to the Fire Jolt Cafe. That's where you're going to be seeking breakfast.
is it?
Could go to the
The
Biblioplex.
dining
Cafe.
hall. And
I was gonna say I don't think we're supposed to be going there anymore.
Yeah, I think we should either go to the Biblioplex Cafe or we should go to there was the something Beau's End Tavern. But maybe we should go to the Biblioplex so Yukio can see where he's going to be working.
Plus, we probably get an employee discount.
Oh yeah, let's go for it.
Biblioplex, take me to my employee discount. Oh, we're outside. It doesn't work.
I, in your reaction to you saying that, I just grab your shoulder to just see if it were like, I'm like, no, because I watched Yukio fail before. So I'm like, maybe this time. And nothing happens.
On the way there, I just hand Seamus my entire stack of posters.
Okay.
So, like, he can hang them from now on. He's taller than me. I want to watch him hang posters.
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, you got to find this frog, the rightful owner. So I'm more than happy to help out. Plus, I can always, if we have bulletin boards that are above my head, I can hand them to Yukio, and then he can stick them up. So
Alder just wants to watch the men work. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
we're happy.
I think we all want to watch Seamus work. What? Who said that?
All right, so let's get a move on it because we got to get some breakfast. We got to hang these posters. We got to find Skittles, some food that's not going to hurt everybody. And apparently we got to go to class by 8:30. Are we all like dressed and showered and ready and everything? I know Skittles, you're moving kind of slow up there, but I think I'm ready. Plus, it's college. Like, who cares? Might be overthinking all this.
To Alder, I just go, is Seamus talking a lot more than he did yesterday, or is it just me?
I don't know what's changed, and it makes me nervous.
I think it's because he likes us more now.
Oh, no.
And then I'm just like,
I liked him better when he was ambivalent.
all right, let's go. And I'm,
So you get to the biblioplex, you go inside the cafe. Seamus stops to hang up posters at the bulletin board specifically. Happens to notice this is on there. And you all go into the Biblioplex Cafe, and Isla is there.
Oh, welcome back. It's so good to see you again.
She's looking at Yukio in particular.
Oh, hi, Isla. I hear we're going to be working a lot together.
That's so great.
Yeah, it'll be nice.
Well, what can I get for you in the meantime?
What's the breakfast situation here?
So we have rotating specials. Some are vegetarian, and some are egg-based, and some are bacon-based. Is there anything that you're looking for?
What's vegetarian-based?
Let's see. I got some weird stuff here. Once I find it.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but while you're looking, did you say bacon-based?
Of course.
Tell me more.
Well, we've got bacon lovers, of course. You seem like a bacon lover since you've singled it out.
Who loves bacon and has got 2 thumbs up?
That guy.
Hey, does any of your
Here we
vegetarian
go.
stuff, is it good for animals that are going to eat just basically plants? We have an herbivore situation on our hands.
We've got open-faced radish chips, deep fried with Dijon. There's also rainbow carrots and watercress chestnuts.
that sounds delicious. I'll have 2 of that.
Of course, you're working here as well.
Mhm.
And it's only 1 copper.
Oh my goodness! And just very delightfully, like, take out 1. Is there like a tip jar or anything?
There is a tips jar, and it is completely empty.
Okay. Is there a smaller denomination of copper than copper?
No.
Okay.
Half copper.
I put 1 copper also into the tip jar. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tomoe. We also have toasted cockatrice gizzards with bacon on rye.
Not a big rye fan. Do you have any bagels? Can I have a bagel sandwich with bacon?
Bagel sandwich with bacon. I can, of course, make that for you, Seamus.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you.
I just get a veggie omelet?
A veggie omelet with rainbow carrots and watercress chestnuts, of course.
Or
Oh, you want the dragon breath peppers? I can see it in your eyes.
oh no, that's fine. I'll save that for day 2 of school.
What? So day 3 could be horrible?
All right, with broccoli. You got.
Yeah, broccoli sounds great.
I'm sure I can add some broccoli here somewhere.
Oh god. How old is this broccoli?
So she sets up a stool and she steps on top of it. And then there's like the little oven thing. She's pulling out the ingredients. She's rather quick. Takes her about 2 minutes to put everything together.
Huzzah!
Whoa! Wonderful.
1 copper each for employees.
Oh, thanks. Here's 2 coppers. Bing.
Thanks so much.
I just pay 1. I look a little nervous.
It's fair.
He's going to be our coworker. We probably want to start off on a good foot.
Yeah.
I put another copper in the tip tray.
Thanks so much, Alder.
No problem.
I will have those watercrests as well.
Of course.
So,
And I think Yukio accidentally tips like 5 coppers.
5 gold pieces.
Oh, you.
All our money gone in one shot.
You're too kind.
Awesome. Okay, scope around. Are there open tables or what's the rest of the room look like?
oh yeah, they're pretty much all open tables. The only people that you see here are there's an owlin that you've seen several times now, but have not heard his name, with the ink quaff. And he's round, and he's sitting there by himself with just like a pot of black coffee, and he's like really sloppily eating the cockatrice gizzards.
Okay.
Ew.
I go over to kind of a different table, maybe a long table, and I detach Skittles from me and I put him on the tabletop, and I put the rainbow carrots in front of him and his little self. I'm like, go for it, Skittles.
Yeah, he just immediately eats it all.
Oh, who's a good boy?
So if you guys don't mind, I don't want to say it too loud, but while I was at the bulletin board, I saw a message posted that people are looking for adventurers to go find my family.
My family. My family, the person who posts the poster, my family, or my family, your family?
My family. So somebody else, like, I didn't know that they were like missing. To me, I'm still waiting to hear back from them. I just assumed that this was like a really long trip. I didn't know
Seamus,
something was wrong, but now they're saying that they're missing.
you're telling me you don't know where your parents are?
They went on an extended trip to go find some artifacts, and they normally come back within a couple weeks. Now it's been a little bit longer than normal, but I mean, they're skilled. They're highly adventurous people. They're tough. I don't think anything's
What's
wrong.
a little bit longer?
No, Yukio, wait. How does someone know that they're not coming back before you? Who posted the poster?
I don't know.
Are you okay?
That's what's really kind of messed up about it. I just went from thinking that they were kind of dragging their feet. Maybe they found some other stuff they were looking and just hadn't sent me a message. But now, like, it's over there on the bulletin board. I saw it when I went to hang up the missing frog poster. It says that they're looking for adventurers to look for my family, and that's highly dangerous.
That's an also weird detail. Why would they know how dangerous it was if they just knew that they were missing? I'm so sorry. I don't want to make this seem more scary than it is, can we get the poster and see who wrote it?
Oh yeah, let's go over and I'll grab it.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the poster. But like that's all it says on it. It doesn't even say who to contact. Like normally they have those little like perforated strips down at the bottom. I'm kind of confused.
Well, that
So, I
doesn't
mean-
seem very effective.
Is there someone that you could contact? I imagine we have some sort of magical system for instantaneous contact through wealthy families or towns, perhaps. Is there someone we could reach out to who could help you confirm whether this is just some horribly cruel joke? I
Well, I mean,
wouldn't.
You must need permission to post an official thing like that, right? I mean, can we go talk to the main desk and see if they saw whoever
all
wrote it?
day.
Seamus, didn't you just put up like 20 posters?
Yeah, but I didn't ask because I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm making stuff up as I go. I have to imagine somebody who's going to hang up a poster like that probably knows what they're doing.
Not if they
Um,
don't put their name on it. I mean, we should totally ask
This does
Yukio's
not seem to be
new
a
friend.
This does not seem to be a professional poster. There is no instructions on who to go, no call to action. It's got a call to action, but it's not a call to action you can take action on.
Yukio, why don't you ask your new coworker there? Bring the poster over, see if she remembers who posted it.
Oh, yeah, it sounds great.
Yeah, thanks, Yukio.
Pull that down and waddle over.
I was about to say,
Hey.
I see you take one hop and then go like waddle slowly.
He just lets the mob lead him.
Exactly.
Mop, tell me not to fall down where I go.
Oh, Yukio, can I help you with something?
Yeah. Do you know who put this sign up over there?
So she takes the
Or-
poster.
Do you know how I could find who put this sign up?
There's no name attached.
Yeah, that was
I mean-
my problem too.
People just put stuff on the poster board all day long because they don't know what they're doing and don't ask official permission. So it happens all the time.
Yeah, that would be very uncool.
Yeah, it'd be really tough for me to figure out who posted this. So many people do it.
Okay. Do you know who might know?
Who might know? Maybe like the headmaster, somebody who's like scrying on the whole campus.
Yeah, that sounds like someone we could ask. We'll go do that.
Yeah, I don't think you can get an audience with the headmaster.
Oh. But it's important.
Yeah,
I think they'll talk to us.
you can try.
We'll do
So
that.
I overhear Stoner Yukio trying to talk to the girl. So I go, People Flex, take me to my destination. And I think about the front desk and I zip over. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry to overhear, but I've been hearing him try his best to waddle through this conversation. This is my family. I'm a little concerned right now. Are there cameras or anything? Do you know
Oh,
if there's
yeah.
anything that look at that?
This is Clawborn, Seamus, roommate of mine. He's great.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. You're doing pretty well. I appreciate it. But we really need to get some more coffee in you a little bit sooner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've met some of your other family members. Very nice people.
You met my family members?
Oh, yeah.
Who have you met?
Your sister, your parents, your grandfather. I've been here a long time.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. Was it recently, or is this like a long time ago you met them?
The last time that your mom came through was probably like 2 months ago.
Okay, so yeah, about the same time she left. Okay, no, I'm just wondering if she stopped by the school for some reason. Sounds like maybe she just stopped by before she left.
Yeah, she did stop by here before leaving.
Did she happen to mention anything about her trip? Like, did she tell you anything that she was doing? Just any little chit chat that you remember?
Just something about uncovering one of the lost archaics.
Yeah, that's kind of what she told me too. We're usually very open with each other. That's why I was surprised that they've been gone this long.
I sidle up into this conversation and go like, is there in the biblioplex, if she was looking for something, do you think you could look up whatever book she was looking at? And maybe that could help us find her?
Oh, I don't know if I want to look at my mom's browser history. I wouldn't want her looking at mine.
Okay, not if it was to locate them. Never.
No, you're
mind.
right. You're right. Is that something we have access to? I'm sorry.
I mean, as employees, it'd be pretty easy to look up.
Oh, but is that like? That sounds like that's a conflict of interest. Because
I mean, you wouldn't.
That's fine. I'll look it up for you. Then there's no conflict of interest.
Yeah, employees can do it. We wouldn't let regular people do it.
Well, we are not regular people, so
No.
Bibliotech,
We're not
take me
plebeians.
to my destination. Oh, never mind.
All right, so are we done eating? Shall we shoulder up and I think we should take the poster with us.
because you know
we
what?
should leave the poster because people need to be able to find Seamus's parents if they've gone missing.
But I don't want anybody else looking. I think this is something that we need to do.
Or
It says
leave
it's
the poster
dangerous,
up
though.
and leave our names as the people to contact. So that anybody who else wants to go look for them will contact us.
But we wouldn't
No
know
one's
where to
here.
send them.
Yeah, but we'll send them to us. And then they'll help us find Seamus's parents.
But we don't know where they are.
But we can at least start. So I'm gonna Yukio, can you write down our contact info while I kind of look around for a second?
No.
I
All right.
hurriedly take the poster from Yukio and I start jotting down. Do you want to put your name, Seamus? Or do you want to put one of our names?
Can you put all four of ours?
You want a
just in
Clawborn
case.
looking for Clawborns?
Oh, you're saying like it might maybe leave my name off and put your three.
Okay.
And then
Well, that's weird.
I
mean-
well, it's already done, Yukio, and you're too
wanna know
asleep.
where your parents are?
And I hang it back up.
I know it's a double. It's going to look bad if I don't want to go. I mean, obviously I saw it. Can I do a perception check and see if there's like anything fishy about the sign? Like, because I was into studying about piracy when I was a kid, and I know that a lot of times they'd write with like lemon juice and then like hold it up to a magical flame, and you can see if there's like watermark writing on it or something. Can I like hold it up to a light or maybe like feel the paper with my fingers and see if I can see like raised ridges or something like this? I gotta find out what happened to my family. There's gotta be something on there.
Secret messages.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Okay. What is my perception again? It's under intelligence or no? Perception -1. Ooh, an 18, so a 17.
Okay, so you are feeling over the parchment. You're like looking at the ink. You're holding up to the light, and there's nothing obvious, but you are certain that you feel magic from this parchment. And you, coupled with your intelligence, you think that there's a magical secret message. You just are not currently sure how to access it.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm trying to think of the things that I have at my disposal. I mean, I got magical tinkering, but I think that's just for me, like making things. I don't think I can like tinker my way out of a secret thing. I turned to everybody else. I'm like, do you guys have any kind of like magical sight? Can you like see things that aren't there and different light spectrums?
You think there's something to be seen here? I mean, we can give it a shot.
I just feel it like emanating from it. There's something to this. It's not just parchment. It's not just parchment and ink. There's like something there, but I don't know what it is.
With your perception check, you also notice that the owlkin has been staring at you.
I wonder if he put up the sign.
Let's ask him.
So I'm not trying to be like rude, but I'm going to go up and ask. So I walk up, like as part of like, as much as I love my new spell, just like zip it all around the place. I casually walk up to him and then stand a couple feet away and wait for him to notice my approach and acknowledge me.
Yeah, he sees you walking over to him the entire way.
Okay. Hi, my apologies. Sorry for interrupting your breakfast, but I couldn't help but notice that you were looking over in our direction while we were looking at that poster that was on the bulletin board. Do you happen to know anything about it? Like who put that up, or maybe like who to contact if we were, let's say hypothetically, interested in being those adventurers looking for that Clawborn family that's missing?
I don't know anything about that, no.
And so I'm not trying to be rude, but my name is Seamus, and it's my family that's missing. I've been looking for them for a while. Like they didn't even come to see me off when I went to school. They were on an extended trip, but now it sounds like somebody knows something's wrong. So I mean, if you know anything, like I'd really appreciate your help.
Yeah, you're a legacy student, aren't you?
Yeah, but like, don't hold that against me. I don't feel like I have a chip on my shoulder. I'm coming in here as a first year, trying to work my way up, do everything I can to work hard and earn what I have.
Say no more, friend. I too am a legacy student.
Oh, okay.
And I know what it's like to have to live up to the family name.
Yes.
I'm Noctis, by the way.
Well, I'm sorry, what's your name?
Noctis.
Noctis. Well, nice to meet you, Noctis. I'm Seamus Clawborn.
Nice to meet you as well. I am from the Darkness family.
Noctis Darkness. That's a nice name. I like it. Really rolls off the tongue.
Thank you. Yeah, see, when our last name was changed when the dragon saw it fit to liken us to the darkness half of the Silver Quill School, and so we permanently became known as that.
Yeah.
Shaddix Silver Quill, of course, is who I speak.
Yeah.
Just like your family knows this.
Yeah, those dragons. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, do you happen to know anybody that might know anything about that bulletin board?
Oh, there is a collection of alumni who would certainly be in the know about what our families are doing. There's one for their family as well. That's why I've been looking at all of you.
Oh, okay. Do you know where? So, I mean, like I said, I'm sorry to sound ignorant, but this is only my second day here. We're figuring everything out. Do you know who I can go to talk to maybe find some more information? Do you got like the next breadcrumb that we can follow?
About who made that poster, I'm really not sure, but there are people in the Dragon Historical Society.
Oh, okay.
Yep, they will know. They know a lot about our family, probably, more than we do. It's pretty weird, but yeah.
Yeah. Do you know where the society is and where we can go talk to them?
Yeah, it's another one of the clubs. I thought I saw you at the frog racing. Did you not sign up for any clubs?
No, we got a little distracted. We weren't as good of a students as we should have been.
Yeah. Well,
I don't want to take my friends down with me. I wasn't a very good student. I got very caught up in that battle that was going on. That was pretty intense.
We did it together.
Yes. I don't exactly fit in with my group. I'm a little bit different.
Oh.
They're all very proud warriors, and I'm just kind of a little nerd.
Well, we are all proud warriors in our own way.
That's kind of you to say, but have you seen? I mean, you've seen Ziaz and Givea. behemoths. And
Yes, but can they fly?
oh, I don't know. Probably. They seem to
Can
be
they
able to do anything.
Can they see tiny little objects from far away? Do they have as good eyesight as you in the darkness?
Zia's eyes literally shoot like lightning out of them, so I think he can see a lot.
Well, I still think you have skills to bring to the table that they don't. So it's all about identifying what makes you unique and just doing your best.
Wow, that's really nice of you to say, Seamus. I don't see us as rivals, more as friends. I hope that's
we're not.
To say.
I know we've heard a lot of things about some of these groups really trying to go at each other's throats, but we're just here to learn and be as good magical students as possible. So we're here to make friends. We're here to be productive.
Yeah, this is the friendliest rivalry I've ever been a part of. People are usually afraid of trying to kill me.
I didn't mean to be rude. This is my friend Alder, Yukio, and Tomoe. And this is our little buddy Skittles. So
yeah, I wave Skittles' paw.
And Teskey.
My apologies.
Teskey.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't see Teskey because Yukio is up here and then Teskey is up there. So it's quite the little totem pole we have walking around.
You've been having this heartfelt conversation with Yukio on your shoulders. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yukio's on his mop right now. He walked over to talk to.
So yeah, it's not there.
Oh, my apologies.
That's okay.
You're the only ones in this cafe though. So like everything you're saying is public information.
Yeah.
All right. So we don't want to interrupt any more than we already have. It was really nice to meet you. We hope you have a good breakfast and good luck with your classes today.
Thanks. Yeah, I think we're actually gonna be late for class. Gotta get going.
We should all probably go.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna grab my bagel and I'll eat the rest of it as we walk.
Are you all in the Professor Onyx's class?
Yep.
Magical physiologies.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, I am too. Let's get on over there.
Let's go to Witherbloom. Away.
So you go and you hop on one of the horse automatons, I'm guessing. Or you can just try like running there. But
no, not with Skittles on my back. I'm getting on a horse.
So all right. So you hop in. There's metal carriages as well that are behind them. So you're traveling along, and you see like coming up alongside the carriage is Kov, just like in his tank top, like, and he's just like, I'm faster than a machine, and he just starts like pulling ahead.
Does he get the little dust cloud behind him, like with the like?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Is this frog still keeping pace, or has he picked it up and put it on his shoulder?
Yeah. Well, once he decides to turn up the speed to beat the metal horse, he just picks up, and then he just starts really booking it. You just see him start going ahead.
Good. God.
All right, so you arrive at Professor Onyx's class, and if you refer to the guide and go to the people pictures, as she has not been added to the campus personality section yet. She is directly right of Mavinda.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So
she seems serious.
Yes. So you walk into class to that. That's her.
Is she the one that can raise zombies? Did you guys hear about that?
Are you saying that out loud?
Oh, should I? Is she within earshot?
So you get to the class, and the curtains open, and you see her. And you're on the opposite side of the class.
Oh, okay. So I'm just like whispering to my friends. I'm like, oh my God, I've heard about her. Is this?
I'm like, I haven't, not at all. No, that's wild. Is that really so?
I don't know. It's just what I heard. I'm sorry. I shouldn't even be talking out loud. They could probably hear.
You feel her gaze upon you.
Let's make our way to a table really quick.
All right, let's sit down.
Let's open our books, students, to page 26. Today we are going to be going over a few creatures / inanimate objects, and then we will disperse. First, I would like to speak about animated objects. Then I will speak of doppelgangers, and then I will speak of mimics. All of this information will be of great importance to you.
Those are of great importance to us.
Animated objects are crafted with potent magic to follow the commands of their creators. When not commanded, they follow the last order they received to the best of their ability and can act independently to fulfill simple instructions. Some animated objects might converse fluently, or those created in the Feywild, may converse fluently or adopt a persona, but most are simple automatons. Doppelgangers are devious shapeshifters that take on the appearance of other humanoids, throwing off pursuit or luring victims to their doom with misdirection and disguise. Few creatures spread fear, suspicion, and deceit better than doppelgangers. Found in every land and culture, they can take on the guise of any individual of any race. And while she's lecturing, her face is sort of like, just a flat resting face while looking at the students, with the exception of Noctis and Yukio. And every time she meets both of their gazes, she looks like extra serious and then relaxes her face as she moves away. Mimics are shape-shifting predators able to take on the form of inanimate objects to lure creatures to their doom. In dungeons, these cunning creatures most often take the form of doors and chests, having learned that such forms attract a steady stream of prey. For your homework, you will need to animate or shapeshift an object to life or faux life. Any questions? And she turns and looks at you. Yes, Mr. Clawborn.
Hi. For starters, I'm excited to take your class. Thank you, Professor Onyx. Should we bring the animate object to class tomorrow? Still animated? Or are we just kind of telling you about our results? I'm just wondering if everybody in the room is going to have some crazy thing running around.
It must be animated in this class.
Ooh, that's exciting. Okay, I'm sorry for interrupting. Thank you.
No, it's good to clarify. You must find a way independently of how to achieve this. And then whether you do it right before class and take that risk that it works, or you plan it out in advance and manage to maintain this form, either way, it must be presented in class.
All right, thank you. Guys, this is crazy. I've never done this before.
Yes, Yukio.
Have you ever known a cafe to be a dungeon?
Have I known a cafe to be a dungeon? Yes.
Well, I know that sometimes all fingers are fingers, but sometimes a thumb is a finger. Can a cafe be a dungeon?
Of course.
Thank
Just
you.
No hint of a smile. Yes, of course it can. Yes, Miss Tomoe.
with the knowledge of all of these animated doppelgangers and mimics, does the university keep any of those on hand for student training or otherwise? And if so, who's the person who maintains them? Is that something that's part of our magical education?
No, we do not keep any of these for practice. They are to be animated by students for this class, but otherwise, the only things that are animated are permanently animated, such as the art on tables in the cafe, or once you travel into the other campuses, there will be objects that perform menial activities for you, but none have any sort of intelligence or persona, as I had previously described. They are the simplest of animated objects.
Okay, thank you.
Of course.
I feel like, just thinking through here, that the fact that they don't keep any makes the fact that no one was really freaked out about the mimics really weird. If there are none kept on campus, but we already defeated like 2 being on campus. This is odd. So I guess I press a little further and I go, Professor Onyx, one more question.
Yeah.
Are there reports of mimics like invading campus, or how frequently would you say that you've had an incident with them on campus?
Yes, recently there have been a couple occurrences, but this is not something that's typical of the campus. Certainly students will animate things, but not in a hostile way, and not one where we haven't been able to catch them. Mr. Clawborn.
So I'm sorry if this is something that everybody else already knows in the class, but I'm an artificer, so spells of this nature are kind of new to me. Are there any magical spells that we should know or can learn that would help us know if a mimic was nearby? Like some way to enhance our perception of a hidden mimic that's just kind of waiting to spring out at us?
If you are able to learn, sense magic, and you're able to focus it in a particular corner, then you will be able to sense that there is something more to whatever the form is. This can be done with mimics, but not with doppelgangers.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
She's just still like waiting for more questions, but looking rather intensely at Noctis and Yukio.
Hey, Yukio, do you notice that she keeps looking at you?
Yeah, but everyone looks at me because I'm awesome.
No, I'm just wondering if something's going on. Like, I mean, we talked to Noctis, but I'm wondering if Noctis is not Noctis, because she keeps looking at him really kind of weird while talking about mimics and doppelgangers.
Are you saying I'm a doppelganger?
I'm saying I don't know if you're not a doppelganger.
I don't know if I'm not a doppelganger.
That kind of seems like the kind of question a doppelganger would ask.
Yes, Mr. Yukio.
What if I'm a doppelganger? Would I know?
She like bites her lip for a moment. You would be aware of this, yes.
Oh, thank goodness.
Mr. Yukio.
how would I know if someone else is a doppelganger?
That is a great question and experience ultimately, because doppelgangers magically have the ability to completely read the memories of whoever they transform into. Frequently, they will kidnap somebody and imprison them, and over time just continue to mimic their mannerisms and store their memories further and further back until they can completely mimic the person entirely and know all of their secrets.
Seamus.
So,
Are you a doppelganger?
no.
Okay, good.
But I'm wondering why she keeps looking over at Noctis. I think we should leave the class, trail behind a little bit, and follow and see where Noctis goes.
We
Like, I know
probably
that-
wait out the class.
I know.
think it's not good to leave class.
No, but didn't she just dismiss us already and we're only here because we kept asking questions?
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely right.
Okay. So let's wait and don't let Noctis hear us. But let's kind of just pretend like we're talking about something and somebody watch him.
Okay.
If there are no more questions, then, and she just backs out and pulls the curtains.
Rama. All right. Well,
Can anybody see him? Where did he go?
I could do a perception check to see.
Noctis,
Wait, before you do a perception test, can we see them?
Yeah, Noctis is still in his seat.
Oh, good job, Yukio. All right. So I don't think he's like looking to leave. Let's stand up and kind of just like slowly make our way over to like the door, but stand off to the side of it. Like don't go out yet, because I don't know if there's like a back door or something. I don't want to give him a chance to like leave other than through this door.
Wait, Seamus, before we go on an adventure, what time is our next class at?
I don't even care at this point. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to sound like a bad student. But if this guy knows any, like he was staring at me,
Okay.
looking at the bulletin board. I'm sorry, but if he knows anything about where my family is, like I could come back to school later, but I got to figure out like what's going on.
I mean,
I'm sorry. I don't want to
staring
take you
at
guys down
earlier.
with me. What's that?
What? Nothing?
Okay.
No, nothing.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to make you guys late for your class either. Like, I'm okay splitting up if you think that's safe to do so.
That sounds fine, because we're not partying. I've always heard you don't split the party, but class doesn't seem like a party, so that seems fine.
No, I want to go with Seamus, but I do look at our course syllabus and see how much time we have.
You only have one other class today in the afternoon.
Ah, okay. Then I'm like, okay, all set. Let's do this.
Is there a way we can make like a magical like air tag? Like, can I throw a tracker on him or something? This is me asking outside as Tim Baird, because I know nothing about like D&D, like secret little tricks and stuff that you can do. Like, can I cast a spell on him that lets him know like where he is? Like, do we have a Marauders map that I can see like where he's going?
So it is possible. It's like scrying divination magic, which artificers might have access to that at higher levels.
Yeah, it's not on my sheet now, so I'm going to assume I don't have it.
And I'm pretty sure bards can get that. So let me see, dude. Nothing there. Yeah, I don't think artificers can figure that out. However, artificers will be able to store spells in objects and just like take a spell and like implant it in something also at a higher level. So
Is this one of the replicate spells? Because I've been reading about those.
The replicate spell.
Okay, and I'm sorry, I'm not trying to like slow down this party.
No, we're not having a party. It's class. We covered that.
No, but like we got to keep an eye. Is somebody watching fake Noctis?
No.
So you eventually will be able to replicate certain items that could achieve what you're trying to do.
Okay. For now, I think we just got to do this the old-fashioned way. Can we still see Noctis where he is? Is he moving yet?
Yep. So he puts his book away, puts it in his bag, and he just kind of gets up and looks normal as he's like walking away. And as he turns and you're able to see his face, he does look nervous.
Okay. Nobody, don't look at him. Don't look at him. Okay. So let's stay together, guys, and we'll walk like 20 feet behind and just pretend like we're kind of making our way back to the Biblioplex or something, and then we'll just see where he goes.
That seems fine. And I take this advantage if we're just trailing him slowly to take Skittles and put him down and test his baby legs again.
Wait, do I have Swift with me? Is my hawk with me, or is he back in the classroom dorm?
So Swift was not taken, but my understanding is also that you just kind of let him like go in and out of the window as he pleases.
Can I like call to him?
Yeah, you definitely have like a whistle that
Swift.
You know, because so you do see him like over a building, like coming over to you.
I was just wondering because last night we tried to have Swift follow things that were going on, and I was curious if I can have Swift follow Noctis from above, like stereotypically, and not have him know that a hawk is watching him like a hawk.
Okay, so yeah, you command him to follow Noctis, throw him back up into the air.
Okay. All right, so
yep, Noctis is walking along. Noctis.
Does he, is that his theme song? He's one of those people who gives himself Noctis, Noctis.
It's me.
Yeah.
So, yep, you see him actually heading back to the dorm. That's the direction that he is moving. And Swift is above watching.
do we know what windows? I know it's like really kind of bizarre how it functions internally with the whole like portal system, but can Swift like see through windows and see like what room he goes to?
Yep. Yeah, you could see that.
Okay. I call Swift back down. Can I like command him to like try to find and see if there's another Alwyn up in Noctis's room?
So you're like trying to communicate with him, and he's sort of looking at you, and you're like asking like yes or no questions. Like,
I know this is like very complicated. I'm really stretching like what my imagination should or shouldn't be able to do in this game. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So you're basically just asking him like yes and no questions, like, you know, did you see up top? And it's just kind of like staring at you, like, which you take to mean no, that there are no owlins up top.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm not trying to sound like I know we're really going to be accusing him of stuff, but I feel like we almost need to see if he has like another Alwyn like hidden in his room.
Wait, I've got an idea. I go up to the door and I start to glow and I say, Noctis, and knock on the door and say, Noctis, what's up, dude?
So So you go to do this at the dormitory, and he's actually just sitting at the front desk.
All right. Well, we planned this poorly. I think he's right there.
I cannot.
Oh, hey, Yukio. That was really cool.
Hi. I just wanted to say hi and see how you're doing.
Thanks.
How's your first day going? Because it seems like you're kind of bummed out about being a legacy, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a lot of pressure.
Back me up, guys. I did bad.
No, actually, it's fine, Yukio. It's fine. You're doing a good job.
Great.
I'm sorry, Noctis. Continue. Our friend here he's so tired.
Yeah, I work at the front desk here. I just got the job last night.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, you'll be seeing a lot more of me.
So, what does being at the front desk mean you do?
I'm kind of security, I guess. I check people in, make sure that there aren't any unwanted members walking about. Unwarranted use of the dordle.
That's a pretty important job. They must trust you a lot to give you that kind of responsibility.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of whoever just signs up for it. It's supposed to be a really safe place, so.
Yeah, it seems like they're just kind of give out jobs like candy.
Yeah, like a lot of students just like don't want to work, so there's just lots of jobs available.
Yeah. That is a weird hiring practice they've got.
Yeah, I mean, I guess once you get into this school, it means you're like, elite in terms of the multiverse. So you're probably qualified for like being a janitor.
That's fair.
Although, yeah, I guess I did
actually
got fired immediately.
Yeah. We were really bad janitors.
Not yet. What are you talking about?
Also,
bad baristas.
I think I was attacked by a bookcase or maybe a newsstand. Possibly both.
Yeah, and the frogs did go out of control at the race.
Yeah. Hey, do you know anything about frogs?
Not really.
Okay. Figured I'd ask.
I'm kind of like a journalist, like I'd study writing and the powers of the ink, try to use my powers for good, but my family wants to use the information for, other things.
What's other things mean to you?
Just kind of influence people who don't know any better. It's not really something that meshes with me, but my family's insistent that it's carried out that way. Yeah, I don't know why I'm telling you all of this. I really shouldn't say anymore.
Oh, that's okay. We'll keep it a secret, just between the two of us, the five of us.
You're just all standing.
7 of us.
So this isn't something that you kind of really want to do yourself. Do you almost feel like you're mimicking the behavior of your family?
I do feel that way.
Even the feel like you're not yourself.
Even the means of me obtaining magic was not a way I wanted to.
Is it something you want to talk about? Like, we're here to listen if you need to vent.
All I want to say is I'm a warlock.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There can be
well,
wrong with that.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm basically a rabbit, so I get you.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, Jesus. That's a 20. Oh, yeah, that I don't think it matters what I add to that. Because that comes out to a total of 6. So that went about as well as it could have.
Yeah, he's like, that's an odd comparison to forming a pact with an otherworldly being. But I guess you do you.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound like a rabbit at all.
No, I don't really think of anything like a rabbit. I mean, I'm an owl, so we eat rabbits. I mean, I don't want to eat rabbits. My family eats rabbits.
That makes me feel better.
He does not look malicious at all. When he like looks like it was kind of like an accident, but not like just sort of like the
awesome. So is your whole family made pacts with otherworldly demons?
Yeah, there's a long history of that.
Cool.
But I shouldn't really discuss my patron. Both my family and my patron will. And he like looks like somewhat frightened.
No, I get it. Consumed by otherworldly beings. We've all been there. Someone tried to eat me yesterday. That wasn't even a whole day ago. That was like last night.
Well, thanks for visiting me. I'll be here all the time.
I'm so glad that you're going to be out here up front. That's great, buddy.
I'll keep an eye out for suspicious activity.
Appreciate it.
We appreciate you having full control of the portal system and can come to our door at any time. Sounds like you'd be a good man to have on the job.
Oh, thanks, Seamus.
All right. Well, I guess we'll see you guys later.
Bye now.
Bye.
By the way, actually, have you thought of how to make Professor Onyx's homework work? I don't really know anything about that.
You know, I was thinking that if I played really, really, really awesome music, that maybe I could get some of the plants to rock out with me. But that's never worked before.
Oh, I see.
No.
I was planning on just doing some magical tinkering, but I'm not sure if that would fulfill her requirements.
Yeah, I was thinking I'd go to the Biblioplex. There's got to be some sort of book on how to do basic animation for, level 2s like us.
Yeah.
There's aware that we have that horrible vulture goo and does not want to mention it. Like, that stuff was making things come to life, for sure.
Oh, the black ink from last night?
Also evil.
That was brimming with magical power.
Uh-huh.
But you know what? It's
We
nice
still
to
have some.
It's good to have backup plans.
Yeah, like, I am not mentioning it to the party, but it is on my mind.
Mm-hmm. That is fair. We'll get back to that eventually, but we keep having more new things come up, so we almost need like a party moment of chill so that we can actually revisit all of the intensity that we had over our first 24 hours of school.
Yeah, so why don't we do not that you used any spells, but a short rest here. And so going over everything that happened, you were teleported to campus, immediately hired via lottery to the Fire Jolt Cafe. things went sideways quickly when the owner passed out from working days on end. And so you were
seem like their fault.
Yeah, you were. It really was her fault. And you were just kind of left to run the cafe, quickly powering through the instruction manual. Nobody cleaned the night before. Coffee methods smashed through the diesel grinder 2000. There was a theft under your watch where Dick distracted everybody and dropped a mug that smashed, and then he was a dick to Alder in the process, and nobody noticed all of these ingredients go missing at that point. And then the newsstand came to life, started eating a gnome who Yukio saved. It turned out to be Billy Bob Bob, and he started monologuing to himself in the corner, pantsless, with just an apron on, and everybody was off put by that. The owner woke up, and she was asked to then ask Billy Bob Bob to leave, and she was like, "I'm sure he's not an employee. I don't know why he thinks he is, but he was going out of his way to mimic Yukio, who had saved him from the newsstand. So he was wearing the rabbit ears and singing the same songs. And since then, there's been this eerie presence out of the corner of everybody's sight, where sometimes you do spot Billy Bob Bob there, not actually doing anything, but present, and then abruptly leaving after being seen. And this spilled on over into the orientation day in the biblioplex, where we went through all the orientation stuff, and another object came to life, which was a chest. And you defeated it swiftly, and a professor came and was confused as to why this was animated and didn't sense any magical power coming from a goo that was discovered. And Billy Bob Bob was seen exiting with the masses, and he had made direct eye contact with Seamus as he pieced out there. Dick and his crew were not present there. The roommates, Tomoe's roommates, saw the whole thing happen, and the chest walked in on its own. Nobody was there guiding it. So whatever happened was outside of the biblioplex. After that, there was orientation night, and we showed up late to that from finding the scrunger and William and his whole monster rescue operation he has going on. And several hours need to be dedicated to building a harness and special equipment for Skittles. So the group showed up late to orientation night, missing out on the schedule and joining clubs and jobs and whatnot, but in time for the Great Frog Race, where Yukio and Tomoe's cousin secured a frog, now named Jeffrey, for the race. And after the coaching and cheering for Jeffrey, he ended up winning the race, and the frogs then all burped, grew, and went out of control, but were ultimately tamed. And the only student who stayed behind was Kov, an amphibious orc, who is brothers with one of the frogs, who was very muscular as well. And Kov was cool, and he made friends with him. And the frogs were all pacified in a safe way. And this ooze was found, but no magic power once more. Following the trail of ooze back to the dorm, it led to the RA, Nora, and Woo's threshold, and there was some of this ooze on her shoes.
Ooze shoes.
And she was like, "I'm confused. I don't know what's going on with that." And the last group that she had brought to the frog race included Kov's group, which is Dick and Fab and Spoil, And Billy Bob for some reason went with this group as well. So presumably the Trail of Ooze is connected to that group. Going to the roof, nobody properly spot checked there, and a vulture showed up delivering a pot of ooze that was brimming with arcane might. And the vulture ended up being intelligent and a complete jerk who coaxed Tomoe into killing him twice. Once by cyanide pill and the second by arrow to the knee. That ooze was secured, and a mage teleported, securing the vulture's body and shooting a magic spell of a deathly variety at Tomoe, and then teleported away, which is the mark of an upper class student or teacher, being able to teleport on campus. So the ooze was secured. Everybody had their nice rest that was completely uneventful. And then we went through today, put up the missing frog posters, found a poster about Seamus's family that does have magic on it, indicating a secret message, but we don't know what that is at this point. And met Noctis, learned about him, learned about animated objects, doppelgangers, and mimics. And Professor Onyx continued to give a death stare both to Noctis and Yukio for some reason. And so now you have this homework assignment to animate an object by any means necessary and bring it to class. I think that's pretty much everything. Collecting all of that. So I guess we'll break here while everyone can mull over all of that and how to proceed with homework and then the open investigations for next time, where there will be, it's the afternoon class. The afternoon class course catalog is History of Magic and Art with Professor Ulvida Mistcoiler.
Awesome.
Interesting. My family has always been a big fan of historical digging, both academic and physical. So I look forward to this.
Quite convenient to have that as the next class, no?
Yes.
Almost planned.
Almost, possibly.
Almost sounds
Couldn't be.
scripted.